Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about the general navigation of your DTools Cloud field user interface. So essentially, when you go to the icon on your laptop or desktop or iPad, you should have the ability to get right to your particular login for DTools Cloud. I'm already logged in. You can see at the top my initials JC, so that identifies it's me who's logged in. And we're just going to talk about how to navigate this web interface. So the very front page is the dashboard page. You'll see across the bottom there's the toolbar that allows you to go through different sections of the cloud interface. Dashboard gives you a quick snapshot on today and the following days and week that's going to be going on. So in this particular case, you'll see that on today's schedule, March 26th, I have a finish install test task set up. March 27th, I have the same tasks the following day, and there are no other tasks that have been assigned to me at this point. So the dashboard screen is just a very quick snapshot of how to get into your schedule for the week as it relates to projects. You can tap on these fields like the test project field, and it'll bring you into the project screen. We'll talk about that a little bit later. You can hit back and go back to the dashboard button on the bottom left to get right back where we were. You'll notice that you can also clock into a project. So if you want to clock into projects and clock out of projects, if you're used to using timers, this is the way to do that. I'll show you another way to add time in another video. You'll also see at the top of the page here, the little chat bubble. That will show you any chats that you're involved in. The bell bubble, which will show you any alerts that you have. So if somebody's sent you a message or mentioned you a comment, that'll pop up there. And then of course the last one at the top is who you are, which you can edit your profile, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as we go on to other videos. The hours button is the next button over. As you log time against projects, you will see that here. So if you ever want to edit time logged against a project, you can do that here. You'll also be able to manually add time. You see add time entry at the top, and this is the other way that you can add time. So if you worked on a project that you've been assigned to, let's say I worked on the 26th, and I worked from, let's say 9 a.m. to noon on that project. These are all the projects that have been assigned to me, so I'll just pick Shaka Khan because that's our test one. The task was finish install. The labor type was finish work, and started project day one. I can add that entry, and then you'll see on the time hours entry screen the entry there. So I can always go into it, tap the little three dots, edit it or delete it. I'll just go ahead and leave that in play for now. But that's effectively the hours screen. The task screen is any tasks that have been assigned to you. So right now we're just starting out in this particular time of doing this video, so I only have the one task that's been assigned to me. But if I had multiple tasks, or if I have tasks that I've completed, they'd all be viewable here. You're also able to filter at the top next to tasks. You see that little funnel, which gives you different fields to filter by, new, in progress, and completed. You're also able to search for tasks as well. I'll go ahead and click out of that. The next segment at the bottom, calls. This is service calls. So service calls are still managed separately from tasks. Tasks are related to signed proposals and projects. Service calls are for service. And so we'll dive into service calls in another video. You'll also be able to tap the schedule button to see what your schedule coming up is in terms of things you're assigned to. So right now, obviously, I'm very scant on the things I'm assigned to, but we could get into that, at a bigger basis as far as what's going on. So you can search month by month here. Projects, last tab, is any projects you've been assigned to. And that's where we were brought to when we clicked on the project name on the first dashboard page. So we'll dive more into that in another video, but right now this is just the basic navigation of the dashboard.